ceremony of the wedding of Erik and Courtney. I would also like to take this opportunity to give a special thank you to Liz and Frank for not only embracing Erik, but also myself, Greg, Adrian, Stephen, to your wonderful family, and for also providing and hosting this glorious wedding, beautiful wedding, and all the festivities. So a hand to Frank and Liz for all they've done. So, as Google defines, mother's intuition is that immediate, unreasoned understanding that a mother has towards something regarding the well-being of her child. 2 summers ago, I had the opportunity to spend some time with Erik to help him recuperate from some expensive foot surgery. And I think at that time that Erik and Courtney had been dating for about 6 to 8 months, so this was a great opportunity for me to get to know Courtney. And there was Courtney right there with Erik in the recovery room, helping me get him into a cab, up a big flight of stairs with a long leg cast. And you can well imagine what that must be like living in New York City. So there she was, for better or worse, in sickness and health. She was there right by Erik's side when he was in pain and maybe not in his best behavior. So my mother's intuition kicked in at that time because I knew that Courtney would be the one, maybe before even Erik knew, that would be able to take as good care of Erik as his father and I have. So for Erik, we are so proud of all that you've accomplished. Oh, I was really fun. I tried. Of all that you've accomplished, both professionally and personally. I was good, I practiced this many times. And we love you both and wish you all the happiness in the world and a lifetime of happiness. So, if you all raise your glass, this is the first of many speeches or many toasts for the first night. And Greg, I will leave that one to you.
Salute.
And marriage isn't just a pair of rings, but it's a vow to trust and always stand by your partner. It is a friendship that lasts forever, and you should have a really great married life. And the family and everybody, it's going to be a wonderful life. Thank you again.
Good. I know. Good job.
But, during Courtney's talk, we moved quite a bit, had some times, and while we moved, I found a little journal of hers. And in this journal, I said what I want in it, because so I'm going to read a few things tonight to you. And it turns out that she found her husband. So the first one says 6.0 or taller. And as you know, Erik is 6.1. She says built but not too muscular. Perfectly tan and pretty brown eyes. Handsome. Not too much hair on his legs. Loves dogs, especially the big ones. So Frenchies. No Frenchies. Then she gets into clothes and she says he must look good in a tuxedo. Intelligent, she says. Smart, knows a lot about the world. And then it gets into a little personal part. It says She says good at baseball, or maybe likes baseball. Isn't afraid to love or cry, and is also a good coach. Maybe when he moves to Austin, he will become a good coach. The other part that I found in his diary, it says, "What is love?" And she wrote, "Love is when you sit by the phone and wait for your mate to call." Now you know that was probably 20 years ago, because we all have a cell phone. Love is when you miss someone the second they leave the room. Love is when you think about someone 34 times a day. Not 33, not 35. Love is when you hug someone every day and don't forget to say I love you. So to Erik and Courtney, I feel like this little diary is pretty right on. And she has met her match, and I want to thank Erik for being the one that has made my daughter's dreams come true. And I love you as you love my daughter. And my son loves you as a brother, and I love you as my new son-in-law.
Part of the celebration of marriage for Courtney and Erik. It's a big weekend for all of us. I think I'll know I'm Frank Kaminsky, father of the bride. I'm especially proud of Courtney over there. Her attributes are amazing. She's been so successful throughout Episcopal Hospital in Houston, the University of Texas, where she worked in the offices of our now Governor Greg Abbott. And furthering her career in Washington, D.C. with Senator Kay Bailey Hutchison, and now with Blackstone in New York City. And to Erik's parents, Marlene and Greg, you have a wonderful son who we are now proud to call our own. Even though he's a New Yorker, he has a lot of that wonderful Texas charm. It's great, Erik. Courtney and Erik are both spectacular and very bright, articulate, energetic, caring, warm, and special. And having said that, I know they'll have a great marriage with life, love, joy, and happiness. So let's all toast to Courtney and Erik and wish them the very best. Thank you.
Cheers.
Okay. That's loud. I'm Aaron, the best man. I couldn't memorize all this stuff. I'm the best man by title. I'm actually only the second best man in the room here. I know, not to be cheesy, but as you all know, the real best man is, of course, the bartender. Here. Now, we've all been instructed to keep these brief, so I can assure you that I've cut this way down, and this will be the best 1 hour and 45 minutes of each year. Seriously, writing this speech was tough. You two really deserve the absolute best tribute that anybody can ever give. But you'll have to settle for this one instead. I mean, Erik, I'm not breaking any news to anyone in the room here, but you have the largest heart of any human being. You would do anything for your friends and family, and we all sincerely appreciate that. You're fiercely loyal, and you'll never give up. You're like Bernie Sanders. You're a Buffalo Bills fan. Terrible. Courtney, you're the only other person I know that can match that spirit. Your charm and intelligence is unrivaled. You're a caring soul with a great attitude. And and perhaps your best strength is somehow tolerating all of us guys. You're both gracious, easygoing, and always smiling. At least, I hope you are by the end of all these speeches. Saying nice things about these two is certainly not a difficult task. I was there the night they met, and I can attest this was instant love, right from the start. I'll never forget that night. We're in a bar around Halloween time. And Erik went in hot, full confidence, saw her, walked confidently up to her and said, "Is your name Google? Because you're everything I've been searching for." I'm kidding, he did not say that. I'm sure he's far cheesier than that.
Oh my goodness. Just the one with
Seriously, these two have been inseparable ever since. Let me take a moment to run through some of the similarities. And Courtney spent her youth here in Texas hunting big game animals like buffalo. Leno spent most of his college days drinking beer and playing video games and eating buffalo. Courtney's traveled all over the world and seen beautiful sights like canyons and glaciers. And Erik actually once invested in a glacier. It's on Courtney's finger. And Courtney travels a lot. I mean, a lot of weddings, vacations, always traveling, always in and out of airports. And Erik loves airports so much, he proposed in one. I'll tell the story about their JFK engagement. There were actually 3 people there when they got engaged. Courtney, of course, Erik, of course, and an Uber driver. I mean, nothing says romance like a middle-aged immigrant driving a Toyota Camry and being president. Is he here? Did he send a card or anything? We gave him 5 stars. Courtney was always a real trooper. She rolled with it, as she always does, with all of our oddball upstate quirks. And she really stuck with it during his surgery. I'll never forget, that was a really important time, too. And she also stuck with him through his lifelong struggle with substance abuse. That substance, of course, being carbohydrates. I'm not kidding. He's a corn muffin every morning, God only knows what for lunch, and like spaghetti every night for dinner. Every single night. It's crazy. When he orders at an Italian restaurant, wheat farmers go on high alert to ration their supplies. Before a meal, they don't just ask him if he wants bread, they ask him how many loaves. But I'm not embellishing any of that, just ask him. Only when you do, make sure you bring a pretzel, because he's the hangriest person I've ever known. So to recap, he loves bagels, and they're terrible for you. He loves the Bills, and they're terrible for all of us. But he loves Courtney, and that makes everything all right. I'll wrap this up with a quote from a notable Mexican scholar, Tony. Don't worry, Texas, he's legal. Tony and I were once talking about Erik, and he said to me, if more people were just like Erik, this world would be a much better place. And that very simple statement really resonated with me. It's the absolute truth. It's undeniable. You're a great man, you're the greatest friend, you're a shitty chef, but I have no doubt you make the greatest husband. And I would only add that the addition of Courtney has made all of our worlds much better. I'm honored to be here and to say a few wonderful things about the wonderful people. Thank you.
Hello. Okay, so hi everyone. I'm Riley. This is Jennifer. For those of you who don't know, we're Courtney's maids of honor. It's safe to say we're not great speech givers, so we're sticking to a script, so bear with us. I'll start. I'm going to be honest, I had a lot of trouble writing this speech. When you go to middle school, high school, college, and then visit each other, every 3 months, it's definitely memory overload. I was racking my brain this week about some great Coco moments to share with everyone. I thought about middle school, when we hosted our 7th grade dance together and Coco debuted a new crimp hairstyle. Our sophomore year at Episcopal when all our friends got in major trouble for drinking at my house, and Courtney and I were so scared of alcohol at this point, we were hiding in my parents' bathroom at my house. Times have definitely changed. I could talk for hours just about college. We only really lived apart our junior year. I would come home to Theta late night and see this little blonde body asleep in my bunk beds, her hands still in a bag of glorious Doritos to snack from our snack room. To give everyone some context about Austin, Theta was across the street from our old frat stomping grounds, and at some point I'm pretty sure the security guards just kind of let her in without any questions. Finally, the post-grad chapter. It was full of trips. We drained our bank accounts using every excuse in the book to meet up all over the country. Hamptons, Miami, why not? I once took a car overnight from Denver to Austin with this total stranger I met on my flight just to make sure I made that trip in Aspen. It's 24-year-old decision making at its best. However, these stories don't really even scratch the surface. I realized that going into detail with the story that defines Courtney just wouldn't be enough. The trips and the going out were so fun. Yikes. But the best parts of our friendship. Okay. We were actually doing nothing. I don't think I could quantify the weeknights in college, lazy Sundays in New York, layovers, road trips, you name it. Okay. Where we sat around just lounging. It was truly the best. We spent many hours just laughing and chatting, whether it be rehashing the night before, or a lot of those. Out staying our welcome at a restaurant, or mindlessly rewatching the same shows and discussing them. We could probably watch them all 100 times. These are the memories when I think about Courtney. Nothing doesn't sound like much, but it's so important to have a partner who can make every day a great day without any bells and whistles. Okay, got it. Your name is that person. It's like middle school all over. Erik, Courtney's gonna make your days filled with laughter, a little bit of chaos, and just a right amount of nothing. And Erik, I know you're amazing too. I'm sure everything I said can just be said about you. I also believe you have your ears pierced. I think we talked about ears earlier. Courtney's hair crimping has nothing on your 90s looks. I'm so excited to see what life has in store for you two. I love you both so much. And I'm done. Jennifer's turn.
As Riley touched on, it's truly remarkable to think how we all became best friends in the 5th grade. And now fast forwarding 16 years later, we couldn't be more excited to see you walk down the aisle tomorrow. Now Courtney, she is truly the real Carrie Bradshaw. She is sassy, blonde, and chic. She moved to New York to be independent and create her own unique path, quickly embracing the work hard, play hard lifestyle with no desire to immediately settle down. However, at the same time, she kept grounded with her southern roots and never skipped a beat with all of her friends back in Texas, which I think speaks volumes about her character. Unknowingly, Coco met Erik one night dressed up as a superhero on Halloween. Their relationship almost started immediately. Erik fell for Courtney's sass, and his tech-savvy personality was their perfect balance to their newfound relationship. One of our maid of honor duties was to ask Erik questions for the bachelorette. So I thought it would be a good idea to read one of his answers because I think it perfectly defines their relationship. Quote, I find it endearing her goofy snort laugh and her odd communication skills that involve strange animal voices. But in all seriousness, she continues to get more stunning as time goes by. She is sensitive but strong, and I have never met anyone more honest and loyal to their feline friends. Erik, I'm not sure what goofy traits Courtney would say about you, Except I have heard there is a rumor you are obsessed with meatballs. I guess this must be an Italian thing, because in Texas, that's not really something we're known for. But what you have to look forward to the most is that your soon-to-be wife has the biggest heart, the best attitude, the strongest drive, and is always up for an adventure. Riley and I selfishly hope Bill's next adventure move involves moving to Texas, but time will tell. Before tomorrow, I want to pass along some newfound knowledge as a newlywed. I recently married into a Greek family and wanted to share a little Greek wedding tradition. Kufete, which is 5 sugared almonds, represents 5 wishes for the new husband and wife: health, wealth, happiness, children, and long life. They serve as a reminder that life is both bitter and sweet, in the hope that you'll experience more sweetness than bitterness in life. The odd number of almonds is indivisible, just as you should forever remain undivided. With Courtney's thoughtfulness and Erik's patience, we have no doubt that God will remain undivided in the adventures that lie ahead. We are so happy to stand next to you both tomorrow as you become husband and wife. So let's raise a glass and cheers to Courtney and Erik and to Elijah and
Hunter.
I'd like to thank you all for coming out once again. This means a lot to us as a family and to Courtney and Erik especially, obviously. You're all here because we love you all. And we want you to be here to celebrate this special occasion with us. I meant to write a speech, but ended up taking a nap. So bear with me if it gets a little bad. I've been so blessed to be able to spend time with Erik. He invited me to his bachelor party, and after some convincing, I finally decided I would go and join them. And let me tell you, his friends are great. If you haven't met them yet, get out there and meet them. Aaron said it right, except for that Tony guy. Watch out for him. Courtney, we couldn't be happier for you. Erik is a great guy. We all love him. Everyone who meets him instantly thinks that they're happy to have him in his life, in our lives. For those of you who don't know, I was that brother growing up who was the pain in the ass, and always making fun of my sister and giving her a really hard time. But the truth is, as per everyone, I just adore her. She's perfect and such a great girl. We're all so incredibly happy for you and can't wait for the rest of our lives to spend with Erik. So, congratulations, guys.
Adrian and Steven here. One thing though that I want to add that Hunter told me at the bachelor party weekend was that he took Erik out and tried to get him drunk to get dirt on him. And he's like, I just could not get any dirt on this guy. I just kept beating him up while I'm trying to get dirt, and he just never had it. Just never figured it out. That's one thing.
Hey everyone, I'll say something really quick because Adrian has a speech prepared. I'm marrying into the family in August, marrying Adrian, and society loves to give titles, so Courtney, you will be my sister-in-law, and Erik, you'll be my brother-in-law. I have 3 brothers and 1 sister, and I look forward to stripping the in-law title and having lifelong memories with you, and just having a new brother and a new sister, so congrats.
Hi everybody. I'm a little nervous. I don't like to give speeches, but I love my brother and I would forgive myself if I didn't say something. I'm so happy to be a part of Erik and Courtney's wedding. And thank you for including Steve and I in this whole wedding. So my brother and I are each other's only siblings, and I think it's safe to say that growing up, I pretty much annoyed Erik from the time I was born and tortured him. But it's just because I love being around him. He's got great charisma to him. He's so compassionate and very patient. Courtney, I'm probably the reason that he's so patient, because if he can put up with me, he can put up with anything. I love being around my brother so much that I actually followed him to college. I joined the sister sorority to his fraternity. I was at pretty much every party he was at. And I even followed him to New York City. But I wasn't met with the same success he was, so I kind of scooted my way back home. Erik has pretty much been successful in everything he's ever tried, except that one summer he was a Kirby vacuum salesman and went door to door. I think that was a huge disaster, but I think it ended up well through the end. So I've always been very critical of any girl Erik has brought home or any of his girlfriends, because I always wanted them to appreciate how amazing he was, how kind, how hardworking he was. And when I met Courtney, I knew right away, just by the way she looked at him and how much she appreciated him, that she was the right one for him. So, Courtney, I'm so happy to finally call you my sister-in-law. Welcome to the Schlegel crew. We're a crazy bunch, but we have big hearts and we're great cooks. So cheers to the Comiskey and Schlegel crew.
Erik, are you next? Do you want to go? Are we doing? You're going last, okay. The girls want to start, Victoria?
Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Victoria. I'm a friend of Courtney's from Houston and more recently a friend of Erik's from New York. Unlike most bridesmaids, Courtney and I did not attend grade school, high school, or college together. We met for the very first time in Spain studying abroad. However, Courtney and I did not get to know each other in Spain. Where we got to know each other was at a very familiar bar called Vintage in Houston. More Friday nights than I'd like to admit, Courtney and I ran around that place like we owned it, and we had the brilliant idea of exclusively drinking vodka sodas and dissecting and drafting text to and from guys who did not ever give us the response we wanted. Thankfully, Vintage burned to the ground a few years ago, and we had no choice but to move out of Houston, and luckily we found each other both in New York. Flash forward 4+ years, the only one dissecting texts is me, to and from Courtney, who's not responding. If you don't know Courtney well, she's not one to chat via text the same way I like to. And our text threads read like this. A few Thursdays ago, I asked Courtney what she was up to for the weekend. Her response was, "Picky with the questions." This past wedding week, I was very interested in her whereabouts. And withholding information was an Olympic sport. Courtney would have the gold. I texted her, "See you soon. I get in late Thursday." Heart emoji, heart emoji. Courtney's response, "Oh, nice." I said, "So what's happening before I see you on Friday?" No response. Me a few hours later, question mark, no response. The next day, "What's up?" No response. And this Friday at the luncheon, she was completely unfazed, nothing had changed. Felt, of course, ignored. But even though I bragged to Courtney about her texting skills, the quality of time that we spent together that has made our friendship last and last. She's fiercely loyal and she'll always have your back. These qualities are also evident in Erik as well. I've seen it on multiple occasions. He puts others first the way I've never seen anyone else do so. Erik has been one of the most enjoyable people I've gotten to know in the past few years. Things I know about Erik: he likes to code, he has very flat feet, he's on a pasta and red wine diet, but most importantly, he loves Courtney above anything else. I love you both and can't wait for you guys to be back in New York. And I'm hoping for a text, just landed.
Hello. 17 years now. And I can honestly say he's probably the only person who shares the same love as pretzels that I do. I don't know what else to say about Erik there, as I've already said. He's loyal, he's honest. You got the biggest heart, Erik. I would think of Erik is if you're driving, your car breaks down at 4 o'clock in the morning and you need to call someone to come get you. Erik's one of those guys. He may be given an Uber, but he's one of those guys. I like to talk about luck. A lot of people have different definitions of luck. Some people might look at it as going on a hot streak in a casino. Other people might look at it as finding a $20 bill while the 80s band is playing at a bar. Aaron?
Yeah.
I personally think Erik's luck is being able to wake up every day and look at an amazing girl that also happens to be the love of his life in Courtney. As a person who shares the same experience, it's something to cherish and to truly enjoy. And not just with that, but just everybody in the room, if you look around, whether it's a significant other, or it's a family member, or just a good friend, we should all be lucky to just be able to enjoy these moments with everybody. So I'd like to just raise a glass to Erik and to Courtney, and to first and foremost thank us to be here, and to also truly cherish all the luck that they have together. Love you guys.
We love Erik and we're loving getting to know his family as well. So we put together a little poem to reflect our sincere love and caring for our bestie, Cummins. Courtney loves Erik. We will get to that part. First things first, let's take you back to the start. She may look like a New Yorker, her accent has tamed. But this gal is from Texas, where promiscuous was named. She grew up sassy, she grew up smart. She hunted wild buffaloes, and modern dance was her art. We all bonded freshman year, high-fives in Hardin House. Feels just like yesterday, we were dreaming of her future spouse. Now we're back in Austin, where it all began. This new Pi Beta was Cheers Shot Bar's biggest fan. Summer after freshman year, Rush became her game. She planned every party, every Rushy knew her name. She went abroad to Austria. SEC frat boys on her mind. A tipsy bike tour in Munich left her flat on her behind. This independent woman decided to leave home to take on a new adventure. To the Northeast she would roam. From DC to New York, she swiftly crossed the Hudson. Little did she know she would find her future husband.
You all probably want to know how Courtney met her groom. It was Halloween in New York, and they were dressed up in costume. Courtney was Wonder Woman. She must have caught his eye. The next day, she couldn't stop talking about kissing this older guy. When Courtney met Erik, it was meant to be. He is patient, adoring, and oh so carefree. Over 3 blissful years, New York City has been great. But the rodeo, Galby, and Erik's new boots are calling y'all back to Texas State.
We're so happy for you both and wish you lots of love. Let us all cheers the happy couple, because Erik's found his Cocoa Puff.
especially on Sunday nights, Sunday night Italian food, usually at Morandi. Is that it? Yes. But so many great things have been already said tonight by in so many wonderful ways. I just like to underline one thing that I believe Riley said about sometimes it's the things that when nothing is happening, those are the greatest moments in life. And I don't mean nothing, it's when you're just hanging out with your friends, it's not a big event or anything. Sometimes it's Saturday night just going out for beers, or our great Sundays, especially during when the football season begins in September in New York, those great Sundays when we go out, start at around noon, get to see Erik's face metamorphose from hope to utter horror as the Buffalo Bills lose again, usually by blowing a lead of massive proportions in the fourth quarter. But that's neither here nor there. You know, what really matters is being there, and it's those little moments in life that are fantastic. And I love you guys. I can only speak for myself, and I'm sure I speak for a lot of people in this room. I love you guys deeply. I'm truly honored to be a part of Erik, your crew, and to be here, Erik and Courtney, for your wonderful night tomorrow night. And I just want to close with Erik, your great Italian heritage is well known, and The Godfather is one of our favorite films. So I just want to close with a quote from The Godfather, from the great capo regime, Peter Clemenza. Erik, why don't you tell a nice girl you love her? I love you with all my heart. If I don't see you again soon, I'm gonna die. Ciao, okay.
And we're just so happy for this weekend, and love you guys so much. And as you know, we all have probably lived with her once or twice through college, and we've gotten to know Courtney pretty well. And we've been lucky enough to get to know Erik the last couple of years too. So tonight, we're gonna, before they get hitched, get to see how well they know each other with a little game. So, if you guys don't mind turning back to back and taking your shoes off, and we have a few questions for you. And take your boots off.
Erik, those boots look great. Erik, you can't look at Courtney during the stand. Okay. Number one, who is the bigger flirt? So Erik, raise it like oops if it's you. Or if it's Courtney. Okay. Who said I love you first?
Who's the most adventurous?
Who was cooler in high school?
Who wears the pants in the relationship? Who made the first move?
Who's always right?
Who is most excited about getting married?
Poodle, we love you, and we're just so excited to celebrate y'all tomorrow. You make life more fun for all of us, and we just think I'm the most amazing couple, and we can't wait to see where it's
Okay, Tony's going to say something he has to defend himself here.
Hello, I just want to be very brief. I just have a few things to say about Leno. That's what we call Erik, in part because the only thing bigger than Courtney's ring is Erik's chin. That's why we call him Leno, like Jay Leno. But at one moment in the bachelor party we all had about 2 months ago, all the guys looked around and we were talking about Erik and how special the relationship was. You know, we looked at each other and we said, clearly, there's no one here who has any moral decency or anything comparable to Erik. And Erik was the only guy around us who just, God, what a good guy. Like, Courtney, whenever you go to Vegas, I want to come to you because you rolled some good dice with this guy. He's a sweet guy, and I don't know why he thinks out of this.
Wow. So, thank you all for the kind words. It's going to be really hard to follow that, so here it goes. It's not every weekend that we're able to get our closest family and friends in the same room together. So I'm honored to be here. I have a copious amount of thank yous to give out, and on behalf of me and my student life. First and foremost, I'd like to thank my mother and father, Brett and Marlene, for hosting this amazing event. And for all your love, help, support, and guidance over the years. Thank you all who've traveled the distance to be here and for the sacrifices and for taking the time out of your busy schedules to be here. We all appreciate it, and we all do. Thank you for all the heartfelt speeches and all the kind words. On to my new mother and father. Thank you for bringing me in and for basically embracing me and making me feel so exceptionally welcome from the moment I met you. To my new brother, Hunter, you welcomed me with open arms from the moment I met you, and I'm so honored and thankful to have you call you as a brother of mine. So after getting to know Liz and Frank over the last 2.5 years, it's quite clear that anyone with two eyes can actually see where Courtney got all strong values from. And you did an incredible job raising the love of my life. So thank you for Courtney's beautiful bridesmaids, for all the hard work you did, for all your help and support. Courtney and I are immensely thankful for everything. To my incredible groomsmen, for you guys have been amazing throughout this whole process, and to my best man, Aaron, thank you for all your guidance, and I'm honored that you accepted to be my best man. So events like this don't happen overnight. We've been planning this event since about probably 10 minutes since the ring line course. For full disclosure for y'all, so when I say we, I mean mostly Courtney and her mom and her parents, actually. I had some tasks assigned to me, a few of which I actually had my duties relieved early on, so from direction of Coco. Which leads into the star this week in the main attraction, my soon-to-be beautiful wife, Courtney. You look stunning tonight, and some may call me a late bloomer, maybe put it lightly, but you
you don't know what your father. When I was looking for a future wife, I didn't really know what that meant until I met Courtney. And I think that Courtney, I love you with all my heart. You're my guiding light. You put a smile on my face every day, and I am so excited to spend the rest of my life with you. And I look forward to seeing what the future holds for us and what lies ahead on our road. Thank you, and a toast to everyone here that's traveled, to my beautiful soon-to-be wife. Cheers.
I think that's it. There's a hot mic over on the stool. If anybody wants to say
Okay, great.
Very good.
Let's give it a try.